I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He had a truck with a broken window, $2 in his pocket, and a highway in his eyes. He thought 20 years was forever, thought every girl would love him, and every friend would never say goodbye. He didn't know about empty chairs, didn't know about hospital rooms, didn't know some roads get longer when you're walking through them alone. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He laughed a little louder, and he never counted yesterday. He thought he'd have tomorrow to say the things he meant to say. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He worked down at the mill house, came home smelling like smoke, spent Friday nights with old friends, talking like the world was theirs to hold. They'd drink until the midnight, then race their cars down County Road 9. Back then we thought growing older was something that happened to somebody else. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He believed every broken dream could be repaired another day. He never knew how quickly a lifetime could slip away. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. But I don't hate that younger man. He did the best he knew. He made mistakes with honest hands, like young men always do. If I could meet him one more time, I'd pull him close and say, don't be afraid of getting older. You're gonna lose some things, but you'll learn what matters anyway. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. I see him in the rear view when the evening turns to gray. He isn't really gone now, he's just learned to walk more slow. The man I was before the years is still the man I know. understand me now. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He had a truck with a broken window, $2 in his pocket, and a highway in his eyes. He thought 20 years was forever, thought every girl would love him, and every friend would never say goodbye. He didn't know about empty chairs, didn't know about hospital rooms, didn't know some roads get longer when you're walking through them alone. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He laughed a little louder, and he never counted yesterday. He thought he'd have tomorrow to say the things he meant to say. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He worked down at the mill house, came home smelling like smoke, spent Friday nights with old friends, talking like the world was theirs to hold. They drank until the midnight, then raced their cars down County Road 9. Back then we thought growing older was something that happened to somebody else. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He believed every broken dream could be repaired another day. He never knew how quickly a lifetime could slip away. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. He did the best he knew. He made mistakes with honest hands like young men always do. If I could meet him one more time, I'd pull him close and say, don't be afraid of getting older. You're gonna lose some things, but you'll learn what matters anyway. I remember the man I was before the years took him away. I see him in the rear view when the evening turns to gray. He isn't really gone now, he's just learned to walk more slow. The man I was before the years is still the man I know. I remember him, and I think he'd understand me now. best friend took the highway west, and I haven't seen him in 40 years. We were 21 and restless, with 2 old cars and no money to our name. He said there's something waiting out there. I laughed and said I feel the same. We stood beside the filling station with our bags thrown in the back. He headed west toward California. I turned east and took the tracks. My best friend took the highway west, and I haven't seen him in 40 years. We promised we'd come back someday, but someday disappeared with the years. He knew all my secrets, I knew every dream. Funny how a lifetime passes faster than it seems. We wrote a couple letters, then the letters stopped somehow. I heard he had a family, but I never found out how. I kept an old photograph inside my wallet all these years. 2 young men beside a Chevrolet, smiling like we'd never disappear. My best friend took the highway west, and I stayed behind. We thought we were leaving towns, but we were leaving time. He knew me when I was nobody, before the gray came through, before the world got complicated, before I learned what life could do. Last winter I found his address written underneath my bed. I held that piece of paper for almost half the night. I could have called him, I could have knocked upon his door, but sometimes 40 years are too many years to ignore. My best friend took the highway west. Maybe he's still there, maybe he still remembers 2 young fools without a care. If I ever see him again, I won't ask where he's been. I'll just shake his hand and tell him, you were my brother then, and you're my brother still. My best friend took the highway west. Maybe someday I'll take that road too. best friend took the highway west, and I haven't seen him in 40 years. We were 21 and restless, with 2 old cars and no money to our name. He said there's something waiting out there. I laughed and said I feel the same. We stood beside the filling station with our bags thrown in the back. He headed west toward California. I turned east and took the tracks. My best friend took the highway west, and I haven't seen him in 40 years. We promised we'd come back someday, but Sunday disappeared with the years. He knew all my secrets, I knew every dream. Funny how a lifetime passes faster than it seemed. A couple letters, then the letters stopped somehow. I heard he had a family, but I never found out how. I kept an old photograph inside my wallet all these years. 2 young men beside a Chevrolet, smiling like we'd never disappear. My best friend took the highway west, and I stayed behind. We thought we were leaving towns, but we were leaving time. He knew me when I was nobody, before the gray came through, before the world got complicated, before I learned what life could do. Last winter I found his address written underneath my bed. I held that piece of paper for almost half the night. I could have called him, I could have knocked upon his door, but sometimes 40 years are too many years to ignore. My best friend took the highway west, and maybe he's still there. Maybe he still remembers 2 young fools without a care. If I ever see him again, I won't ask where he's been. I'll just shake his hand and tell him, you were my brother then, and you're my brother still. My best friend took the highway west. Maybe someday I'll take that road too. I spent my youth chasing money. Then I turned around and found my youth was gone. I punched that clock before sunrise, came home after dark. I thought a man's worth was measured by the money in the bank. I bought a bigger house, I bought a newer car, but every time I got a little closer, the finish line moved farther. I spent my youth chasing money, thinking money could buy me time. I gave 40 years to a paycheck and called it a life of mine. I thought I'd have tomorrow to sit down with the ones I love, but tomorrow kept on moving and the years kept moving too. My little girl would wait by the window, holding a picture she had drawn. I'd tell her Dad is tired, I'll play with you tomorrow. My boy learned how to fix a tire from somebody down the road. I was somewhere counting overtime, trying to carry another load. I spent my youth chasing money, thinking someday I'd have enough. But enough is a funny number when you've forgotten who you love. I built a life with strong walls, but I wasn't always there. I had money in my pocket and nobody in my chair. One night I found an old photograph from when my children were small. There I was beside them, smiling at them all. I stared at that picture till the room became still. I couldn't buy that afternoon back, no matter how much I had saved. Spend my youth chasing money, but I don't hate that man today. He was trying to give his family everything he never had. If I could speak to him now, I'd tell him what I know. Money can build a house, but it can't make the year slow. So if your children call tonight, don't tell them you're too busy. Put the work down for a while and let somebody love you. I spent my youth chasing money. Now I'm spending what's left on the people who matter. I spent my youth chasing money. Then I turned around and found my youth was gone. I punched that clock before sunrise, came home after dark, I thought a man's worth was measured by the money in the bank. I bought a bigger house, I bought a newer car, but every time I got a little closer, the finish line moved farther. I spent my youth chasing money, thinking money could buy me time. I gave 40 years to a paycheck and called it a life of mine. I thought I'd have tomorrow to sit down with the ones I loved, but tomorrow kept on moving and the years kept moving too. My little girl would wait by the window, holding a picture she had drawn. I'd tell her Daddy's tired, I'll play with you tomorrow. My boy learned how to fix a tire from somebody down the road. I was somewhere counting overtime, trying to carry another load. I spent my youth chasing money, thinking someday I'd have enough. But enough is a funny number when you've forgotten who you love. I built a life with strong walls, but I wasn't always there. I had money in my pocket and nobody in my chair. One night I found an old photograph from when my children were small. There I was beside them, smiling at them all. I stared at that picture till the room became still. I couldn't buy that afternoon back, no matter how much I had saved. I spent my youth chasing money, but I don't hate that man today. He was trying to give his family everything he never had. If I could speak to him now, I'd tell him what I know. Money can build a house, but it can't make the years slow. So if your children call tonight, don't tell them you're too busy. Put the work down for a while and let somebody love you. I spent my youth chasing money. Now I'm spending what's left on the people who matter. That old bar still knows my name, even though I ain't been there in 20 years. Sign above the doorway, buzzing through the summer rain. We'd walk in after Friday payday, young enough to think we'd never change. 4 men crowded around one table, 4 glasses sweating in the heat. We'd talk about the women we were chasing and every road beneath our feet. That old bar still knows my name, though the sign is barely hanging on. The chairs are cracked, the jukebox is broken, but I can still hear our old songs. We thought those nights would last forever. We thought tomorrow would wait. Now I drive past that old doorway and wonder where the years went. Johnny used to sit beside the window. Sam always ordered whiskey neat. Charlie laughed until the whole room heard him, and I was always last to leave. Johnny moved down to Texas. Sam never made it past 62. Charlie disappeared one winter, and I don't know what became of you. That old bar still knows my name, though the bartender is long gone. The walls remember every story, every night we carried on. We were young and broke together, and somehow that was enough. We didn't have a lot of money, but we had more than enough love. I went inside there yesterday, just before the sun went down. The new owner didn't know me, but the floorboards did somehow. I put my hand upon the counter, and for a moment I was young. I could hear those old boys laughing like 40 years had never come. That old bar still knows my name, and maybe that's enough for me. Some places hold your younger years long after you've learned to leave. So here's to every foolish night, every friend I can't call now. We didn't know we were making memories. We were just living somehow. That old bar still knows my name, and for one night I was young again. That old bar still knows my name, even though I ain't been there in 20 years. There was a neon sign above the doorway, buzzing through the summer rain. We'd walk in after Friday payday, young enough to think we'd never change. 4 men crowded round one table, 4 glasses sweating in the heat. We'd talk about the women we were chasing and every road beneath our feet. That old bar still knows my name, though the sign is barely hanging on. drive past that old doorway and wonder where the years went. Johnny used to sit beside the window. Sam always ordered whiskey neat. Charlie laughed until the whole room heard him, and I was always last to leave. Johnny moved down to Texas. Sam never made it past 62. Charlie disappeared one winter, and I don't know what became of you. That old bar still knows my name, though the bartender is long gone. The walls remember every story, every night we carried on. We were young and broke together, and somehow that was enough. We didn't have a lot of money, but we had more than enough love. I went inside there yesterday, just before the sun went down. The new owner didn't know me, but the floorboards did somehow. I put my hand upon the counter, and for a moment I was young. I could hear those old boys laughing, like 40 years had never come. That old bar still knows my name, and maybe that's enough for me. Some places hold your younger years long after you've learned to leave. So here's to every foolish night, every friend I can't call now. We didn't know we were making memories, we were just living somehow. That old bar still knows my name, and for one night I was young again. I ain't afraid of growing old. I've already survived the years. My hair has turned silver, hands don't work as fast. I got a few more wrinkles from the roads I've traveled past. I can't run like I used to. I don't stay out all night, but I wake up every morning and I'm grateful for the light. I ain't afraid of growing old. I've already survived the years. I've buried some good friends, and I've cried some honest tears. I've lost more than I can count, but I've learned what matters most. You don't fear the road behind you when you finally found your home. I used to chase tomorrow like tomorrow owed me something. I thought the next big paycheck would make this life worth living. Now give me coffee on the porch, an old guitar and a friend, but let the afternoon go slowly. I don't need to race again. Let the gray come through my hair. Every line upon my face means I was once standing there. I've made mistakes with both my hands. I've loved and lost along the way, but I'd take this life again every single day. If the young man asked me what I'd do if I were him, I'd tell him hold your children close and call your old friends. Don't wait until the photograph is all you have to hold. Don't spend your whole life working just to find out you are old. There's still music in this old guitar, still laughter in these tears. The sun is going down slowly, but the night don't scare me now. I've got nothing left to prove, and I finally learned how. I ain't afraid of growing old. I've lived long enough to be grateful. Let the sun go down, I'm still here. I ain't afraid of growing old. I've already survived the years. My hair is turning silver, my hands don't work as fast. I've got a few more wrinkles from the roads I've traveled past. I can't run like I used to, I don't stay out all night, but I wake up every morning and I'm grateful for the light. I ain't afraid of growing old, I've already survived the years. buried some good friends, and I've cried some honest tears. I've lost more than I can count, but I've learned what matters most. You don't fear the road behind you when you finally found your home. I used to chase tomorrow like tomorrow owed me something. I thought the next big paycheck would make this life worth living. Now give me coffee on the porch, an old guitar and a friend. Let the afternoon go slowly, I don't need to race again. I ain't afraid of growing old. Let the gray come through my hair. Every line upon my face means I was once standing there. I've made mistakes with both my hands, I've loved and lost along the way, but I'd take this life again every single day. If the young man asked me what I'd do if I were him, I'd tell him hold your children close and call your old friends. Don't wait until the photograph is all you have to hold. Don't spend your whole life working just to find out you are old. I ain't afraid of growing old. I've already survived the years. There's still music in this old guitar, still laughter in these tears. The sun is going down slowly, but the night don't scare me now. I've got nothing left to prove, and I finally learned how. I ain't afraid of growing old. I've lived long enough to be grateful. Let the sun go down, I'm still here.